What is up? Hopefully I'm streaming already. So, we've got no camera today because I basically, well, there's huge roadworks outside, so it just be so much so that it's shaking my entire floor. So the camera would just be like shaking, like, you know, like the whole time. So we're not gonna have that. And I lied, I didn't do any of this off stream. So we're gonna do more today, hopefully finish it. And yeah. Next time I'll definitely have the webcam though. Also, I'll hopefully be streaming next week and producing a video. What? Oh, and I had this idea for the Patreon where, well, actually, I'll leave that till more people in. Oh, and I should probably jump into my server just so that if any of the boys want to join, they can. Sorry, you're about to get all the Discord sounds. What up, Adam? How long do you think this will take? It purely depends on the money. Do you mean the whole project or just this cut? Because the whole project purely depends on the money. We could probably get it done within a year. What up, Thomas? This is still the kissing scene. But hopefully we'll be done today. It's just a bunch of in-betweening from me. So yeah, I have this idea for the 12 Days of Christmas on Patreon to, well, obviously we're doing this 5-minute release, right? Before we do the full thing, to try and get more interest back into all of this. I'm planning to, for the like 12 Days of Christmas, show on the Patreon the cuts we have left to finish for the 5-minute section. One each day, or on the last day, increasing amounts until on the last day there's all of them, so you can see exactly how much is left to finish for the 5 minutes. In terms of tie down, I won't be showing like what still needs to be cleaned and colored because we've basically shown that on stream. And then who knows, for like the new year I might do something like really super special by showing you like what the full 5-minute cut would be before we do the whole 30-minute one. And hopefully that'll be enough to, you know, keep everyone's appetite whetted. Damn, this line's basically the same. So I'm not actually gonna draw that. Because the lines are so close together, I should just leave it for the cleanup guys to do. And if I have to clean it up myself, so be it. Oh, and I'm also planning to do a few more shorts so that I can also like show what some of the rewards might be for the patrons. I do want to get some physical stuff done still, by Hyde, but whether that still goes through or not, we'll see. But yeah, it looks like it's just me today, so it'll be a more chill one. Hopefully there's not too much background noise from all the roadworks outside. What are you all up to this evening, apart from spending it with me? Aw, cuties. I've also got to choose what we do next on stream. Hopefully something more interesting. Maybe I'll finish the one-inch punch, bring it back, trigger everyone. No, we thought we escaped it. No, you can't escape nothing with me. Dang, I just cannot do this line, huh? Just calculating the midpoints between every line. I'm doing the lines just right. Let's go. Oh, that nose jumps up a fair bit actually. That's not good. I might have to see how that looks. Oh no. We've got to redo the nose a bunch. Well, the nostril. So it doesn't look weird. After it's finished and you released it, you will also make an alternate ending to the fight? Maybe. What up, Flame? To be fair though, when you see the ending, I don't think you'll want an alternate version. That's just my 2 cents. Okay, so we need to get the nostril to there somehow. No, it's this one. Okay. It is right. It's right there. Yeah. Okay, cool. Peak is back. Aw. Thank you. You're too good to me. Goddamn right. Peak is back. Yeah. Hyping me up. Oh. I don't want it to wobble too much. Needs to be a bit longer. Bit longer still. Yeah. How long did it take you to comfortably draw figure anatomy? It's actually all about how consistently I'm doing it. I think it took me about a year or two of doing it. No, 6 months maybe? Of doing it every day. And like really trying to do like, look at the stuff I'd done and be like, hey, what am I doing wrong still? Why does this still not look right? And checking it and tracing it against what I had been using as reference. That really helped me in a big way. Yeah, now that I'm not doing it as much, I'm actually not as comfortable with it because I've been a bit rusty and lazy. Oh. Sorry, that is my Discord going off. It will be. I'm also not going to bore you with those in between. This is mostly going to be the like figuring out stuff that I'll post in this thing. That is not your Discord, that is mine. I need to mute mine. Hold up. Hold up. Let me just mute Discord, there we go. And I'll just keep the other thing open on my other screen just in case someone jumps in. Yeah, okay. So now I need to do these circles. I think that was talking about the video. We'll also have a power scaling segment. Who's involved in that? That's going to be Seth and Clyde, who do that as it was meant to be. Funny story, I actually referenced you in an assignment in one of my art classes. No way! What? Yo, that's cool! Well, how did you reference me? Aw. Flame you? Make me feel good. One of my favorites. Okay, I'm actually just gonna copy paste this and change it. What up, Alpha? How you doing? Let me know what you're working on today, my king. Because I know you're always working when I'm working. I actually did an extensive search of your stuff on the internet for what I could find, as well as occasionally looking back into these VODs. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Oh no, you probably came across my DeviantArt. Oh god, my DeviantArt was terrible. I'm curious to know what you found. Were you doing like an assignment on anime? Okay, we're gonna do the in-between for these two? Yeah. I suppose I can barely see the next frames. So let me just increase my min skinning. There we go. Oops, wrong color. You're doing pretty good. I added some shading to my last storyboarding assignment of the semester. The storyboard is not good. Oh, fair. Shame the storyboard isn't good though. I'm sure it's better than you say. I'd love to see. Oops. Dang, I'm just following that line. We just have to do a quick breakdown of someone making contemporary art with our teacher pushing us to look for some indie artist animators. Oh, sick! Hell yeah! I'm contemporary, let's go! Oh, no, that's genuinely touched me. You're a real one, Flame. Love you for that. Was your teacher like, yo, this guy's ass? Because if it's the stuff I do on stream, oh god. One Punch Man season 3. Ooh. Oh, this was One Punch. Oh god. I do not believe that. I still need to watch third season, to be fair. Just imagine that Kubo gives Ichigo some new move or changes and make about him more similar in the new anime, and then you need to redo the whole animation. Maybe. It would have to be something pretty crazy for that to happen. And even then, we could probably just stick it on the end, whatever it was. The thing that will really annoy me is if they make his skin coloured in Horn of Salvation. If they do that, I'm a bit fucked, because we'll have to recolour everything. But his white skin was like what was on the official pages, but then there were new official pages that came out that then had him not white skinned. So originally we had him with skin colour skin, then changed it to white because we were like, oh, we did it wrong. If like we got it wrong again, or he just changed his mind, that's a lot of redoing shit. No, I just got the bare bones. Good analysis of my feedback. Okay, sweet. Hell yeah. You best have said I was the GOAT. I'm kidding. Pressing my keyboard weird. Yeah, the games keep his skin the same, but they've been wrong for a while. I mean, hey, if he is skin colored in the anime, then it's whatever. we just get the cleanup artists to go back and recolor it. Which is annoying, but it's whatever. If they didn't make Ichigo skin white, then at that point they might as well make him the full hollow. Yeah. But it was like, I don't know. It's what we saw in the official materials. And what, like, consultants we had at the time said his skin colour was meant to be. Maybe we got fudged up. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's like, I say a couple hours, it's a couple 10 of hours. Couple of tens of hours of someone recoloring his skin. They'll change the name of the transformation to up. No. No, y'all make me scared. No, it's not gonna be like that, right? He's gonna have white skin, right? Please. Doing these screws. I'm screwed if his skin isn't white. Oh god. Sorry, sometimes you have to zone out when doing in-betweening just so you can like figure out the points between like this and this to make this. Like you gotta calculate it as like midway, which I've kinda done. I know Cooper stated somewhere, probably Club Outside, that Horn of Salvation film was actually called Half Hollow. Yeah, which would make you think he's probably got the white skin, right? You're playing the new mobile game? Yes, I love it. I think it's really good. It's just a shame it's not like on console. I feel like it would have done better as a console game. Because some of the mechanics, like if you tried the Ikaku challenge, really fun, really hard, but would be way better on a PC rather than a touchscreen that doesn't like register your touch half the time. Okay, midway point between there is there-ish. Okay. Let's do these. Oh shiz. What's your thoughts of AI being used in animation at any level? I think I've given it before. I think it's useful for things that would save money for the studio, like that whole recoloring thing that I just mentioned. Something like that is just tedious, no one wants to do it, costs money, there's no real point. So changes like that I think it's useful for. But for someone who's doing like sorry, I got a bad throat. For someone who's doing anything like in-betweens, something like that, unless you're a one-man band, I think it's actually kind of bad, because in-betweening is like a place that someone who doesn't have much skill can start to get better and do things. I think it's only useful for things like final touches of a look of something, or if you're like really constrained budget-wise and you literally have no money. I think that's also fine, as long as you train it on your own stuff. Yeah, that's what I'd say about it. But I don't like the idea of it being used for in-betweens in like large studios, or even productions that have the money. Because, yeah, you're robbing someone of the valuable teaching of like how to do it, and what the in-betweening process is and all that stuff. Even though I don't have the money, I'm still not going to use it for this, because it's just not the way I roll. I'm a real one, you know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts on it? I'm curious. That's not good, there's a bouncing there. It's because of how curved up this is. Ugh. Ugh. Gotta keep it straight as I can. Yeah, have any of you played the new Bleach game? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of addicted. Okay, let's see if that eyebrow's still bouncing. I'll zoom a little bit. It is still bouncing. Stuff like that bouncing effect happens because I'm not keeping its volume very consistent. So it's like getting thinner, thicker, thinner, thicker. And it's because I'm bad. But it's fine, we'll fix it, I think. Or is it so subtle that, like, I can leave it for cleanup? I'll just clear the worst offenders. There, that's... is it this one? Also lately, me and Matilda have been watching JJK and Chainsaw Man to get caught up to date. Rewatching it has been so interesting. What? Oh yeah, and tomorrow we're watching both of them straight after the films, at the same place. It's gonna be gas. Ready to hear anyone's take about it. I agree that for the most part, if it can, AI can accurately do things like touch-ups and whatnot, I don't see it as heresy to save time without compromising quality. Yeah, agreed. For me, as so long as no one's learning, like losing valuable learning, it's fine. And so long as like an artist somewhere isn't losing the money they would have gotten if you have the capital. It goes back down here, isn't it? Which frame is it on? Might be this one. But often when AI is used extensively, it comes off as lazy in my opinion. True. And usually it takes too many people's like other work. That's the other thing I don't like, how it doesn't reference exactly like a human does. And it will just, if it's one of these large models, it will just take other people's art that they haven't given like permission for to just botch together. Okay, that is not in between two of these. There we go. That's better. Okay, that one's not good. Because this line is a little like, it's a little like woo, and it needs to be more like woo. No bendy lines at my house. Okay. Okay, it's not jumping as much anymore. No, it kind of is. Damn it! No, we're not getting stuck on this. We're not getting stuck on this. Oh, it's the like tilt up of this one. Okay, so I need to tilt it up slightly less. I'm zooming in lots because I'm gonna have to grab these, grab this, and rotate from like here. There we go. Hopefully this will like reduce the effect of it looking like he's like going, like, you know, like with his eyebrows, you know, up and down, like looking at you like he's flirting with you. What up, Consequence? How you doing? Okay, I lied before when I said you're my favorite. Consequence is always my favorite, but when he's not here. Okay. I've reduced it a bit, but I think it's actually how close it is to the eye. Here. So let's fix that. What's a common mistake when drawing anime-styled faces? Eyes way too big, not knowing how to play with the face proportions correctly. Because obviously they play with face proportions, but there's a very like specific way to do it. Oh, I fudged up there. So it's like a lot of broken faces, or like too round or too diamond shaped. It doesn't really tend to follow anatomy, whereas a real anime face will follow anatomy somewhat in some strange way. It will break certain rules on purpose. And one of my pet peeves, usually, is that someone will say stylized as a cover-up for them not being able to do a thing. Like, it's my style. No, you're just bad. And I have been that person, don't you worry. I'm mostly clowning on myself there. Look, I mean, I can't even draw this eyebrow right. Ah! Okay, no, this is the issue from frame. Let's move this one. This is the real reason you come to my streams. It's the singing. I know. It's okay. In consequence, it's been a while since we've been on a call. Might have to start watching some To Your Eternity with you again soon. Oh, what was your retracted message? Oh, I'm retrieved. Oh. No, it's still bouncing. I think it's this frame. This frame's annoying me. Okay. Oh yeah, because it goes... from that to that? Wait. I can barely see the frame below it. Oh yeah, because it's... yeah. Whoopsies. My bad. Okay, let's change that. It's because it was too different to these two. By the way, you guys can't hear the like sounds of the roadworks behind me, right? I hope not. It's vibrating more than a woman's favorite toy. No, I'm not saying. No, I'm kidding. I didn't say that. Okay, that's way better. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right, let's do these screws. Nope, that's good. I'm very glad. Have y'all got any plans for the weekend? Y'all doing anything fun like me? It's fun to come every so often to see Naruto and Ichigo still staring at each other's eyes. Truly love the detail being put into this, thanks. Genuinely, I hope we will be done with this today. Even if we're not, I am going to do this one off stream so it's actually finished. We can go back to the 1-inch punch instead. I might still have the kissing frame there, just so that, you know, y'all can remember this era. You know what, maybe I should use AI. I'm kidding. Oh, that's the content I came for, right? Oh, thanks. Hey, maybe one day. And even if not, your comments keep me happy. So thank you, King. The button is gone though. Oh, the button. There was a button to don't. Wait, the button's gone? It should still be there. And if not, you can use the Ko-Fi link if you want. Any little helps and it's much appreciated. If not, hopefully we'll have enough subs that I can get super chats and stuff soon. My plans to start and finish a story unrelated to college. Nice. Working on a finals project, I'm drawing an 8-page fight scene using some characters from my stories. Nice. I gotta do a story session at some point. See what everyone's working with. Maybe do some story workshops with people. Also, expect to see some more Naruto versus Ichigo related content as well. Because there's other things I want to make. My own stories, I got plenty. That sounds sick actually. Hell yeah. No, we should do it. Doing like story sessions and how to do good compelling storyboards, visual storytelling. It's fun. That's actually, I'm actually better than that at that than I am animating as well. That's just how good I am at everything. I'm kidding. Okay, that part of the line is curving weird. I need to update that Ko-Fi goal as well, because we're a lot closer than that. Well, not a lot, but hey, we got something. At some point as well, I'll probably also have to do a video about how like this was managed, the production of it and stuff. Like an in-depth breakdown, some of the issues, apart from just obviously funds, but like working with freelancers and different people's schedules and stuff like that. Communicating to a bunch of people, art going through many different people's hands, could be fun. Flame, can you give us a small synopsis of your story? I'm intrigued. Don't have to if you don't want to, obviously. You know whom I miss? Shijue. Haven't seen them in a while. Oh. This is still playing the right playlist, right? Oh, it might not be. Oh no. I've got the Naruto playlist so short. Some of this might get taken. When I say taken, I mean copyrighted. It's fine. I do care about copyright now. Oh, which story? Oh, I guess the one you're working on right now? The one you're doing the 8-page fight scene for? I could be really lame and be like, don't you think 8 pages is a little long whilst I'm doing a 30-minute fight scene? And before, don't you think this animation is taking a little long? Listen. So I'm actually drawing these like squishing a little bit in place and then I'm going to move them. And getting a little smaller. Actually, I know I'll do the smaller afterwards. Okay, cool, and then I'll move it into position so that I have like a line reference for where the others should be, I guess. So it was roughly like this far away from it on the frame below. Oh, the 8-page fight scene isn't really taken from any of my stories, it's just the characters within them. Yeah, the story that those are from. I'm wondering what's that story. They came from two different stories. One of them is your otherworld fantasy, and the other is a sci-fi space journey. That's kind of cool. What are your main inspirations for those two? I have to zoom in so much when resizing it because otherwise it like breaks. Well, it snaps weirdly, so I just have to zoom in so it doesn't. I don't want to do this one. I think I'll just straight copy paste it and then squish it. Not that much, Alpha, what's your story again? Because I think I asked you before, or you weren't ready to say. Midpoint between those two is there. Okay. So the fantasy story's placeholder name is Hero's Legacy. Was inspired from shows like JJK, ReZero, and Fate. Nice! I'm quite satisfied with how I did the world building power system for it. Okay! Hell yeah! Can we expect to see some content from you about like the power systems and stuff? Because I'd friggin' watch that. Oh, my legs. Oh, was sat in the same position too long. Okay. Oh, this part of that line is missing. That's not good. Ah. You know what? I think we're actually gonna finish it today. Oh my god. Hell yeah, brother. The sci-fi space story is inspired by Bionicle, Star Wars, Honkai Star Rail, Attack on Titan, and Halo. Interesting! The Attack on Titan threw me a little bit there. The Bionicle was gas when I was a kid. I'm curious as to how Attack on Titan inspires it. So reward I'm working on for my college assignment is released tonight that hunts monsters. Story reward itself is about some adventure in a horse carriage waking up. Okay, interesting. That could be done really interestingly. Stories from horses' perspectives are always pretty cool. When I start putting out a book or two, I'd definitely make an author's breakdown of the stuff. Hell yeah. Not beforehand? To build up your audience? Hell, I'll be in your audience. Off, I'm actually a Bionicle lore enthusiast. Ooh. Okay. Let's move those there. Decrease their size a little bit. Might be a bit too much. And then squish. Squish. Do I need to rotate it? Probably. Actually, no, that's way too small. Oh. Is Bionicle War good? Actually, because I know shit all about it. I just remember the cool toys. I remember watching the film actually when I was a kid. That was cool. I feel as if I did a breakdown beforehand, which is tempting. It could remove a lot of the mystery and intrigue that comes from learning the power system in Heroes Legacy. Okay, fair. One thing I might start doing with some of my projects is posting about them on here, like how I go about the process of making it and what I'm thinking. Doing like storyboards as videos as well. Bionicle was awesome. Yeah, you could probably do something similar. Bionicle lore is deeper than Lord of the Rings, funnily enough. What? I do not believe that. Mostly because I love Lord of the Rings. That's pure, I can believe that. I might have to go watch some Bionicle lore videos now. Lord of the Rings is literally a Bible. One of the writers for the book was a lore master for an MMO. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Do you know which MMO? Adventure in a horse carriage waking up. Wait, this is Skyrim. Yeah. Well, no, it's the horse that wakes up. So you're finally awake. Sorry, that was a bad horse. Villo, my guy, how you doing? Oh, there's a 10-hour lore video you can search. What? World of Warcraft, I think? Don't quote me on that. Okay. You know who I also miss? Toby. Wish he was here. I wish I had a Toby. Oh. Doing great on my man. How are you? Well, I put the my man in there myself because, you know, I had to add a little. I'm alright, you know? I'm doing alright today. Been chilling, been drawing. Life's good. Then I remember the existential dread. Oh, no, I'm kidding. No, I'm doing all good. How's your Superman video going? You've only got 20 days left. Or are you out of silver? Bro came down with a case of the dread. Yeah. Oh no. My man's. What a great question. Uh-oh. Would you like to hear a quick synopsis of my hero legacy story? Abso-freaking-lutely. Actually, yeah, I did get that. Lol, now. Nice. He's better than them. They were just holding him back. I did know that already, though. Think of it as a family waking up after a long road trip. Oh, okay. But the road trip was actually an alien abduction, and they were like, "Did you have that same weird dream as well?" So I have to look at the other frames because I don't want to like break the line of his face. Make it look like he's moving this way when he's like too much when he's turning. Ooh, hearts. Ooh, heart reacts. Thanks. Oh, I haven't done straight ahead animation in a while. It's fine. I still got this. I still got it. I'll have to explain on Discord. Okay. Please, I should actually, like, you know what? I'm gonna make that as a note to myself. I need to make a your stories on. Because I think that'd be cool to have like a story workshop section or your stories in the Discord as like a channel where you can share your works and stuff. I think that'd be cool. Thank you for joining us, Villa, by the way. I appreciate it. All the homies hit today. I'm loving it. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, dang it, I hate it when I just fucking start just going like that with a line when it's meant to be straight. It's divided into 5 main parts, with each part approaching the modern age of technology. Part 1 is a choose-your-own adventure story, where you determine the fate of a small town fighting a cult. Okay! With the making it like a your own choose your own adventure type thing, are you doing like several books, or are you like, what medium are you doing it in? Are you doing it as a game? Ah. Or is it as a comic? So as he turns, this is gonna get more flat. Actually, no, it's not. I lied. Part 2 is a prequel taking place in the Age of Heroes as mankind expands across the land. More adventures are in demand. Adventurers, sorry, are in demand. These heroes are basically demigods in terms of power. Okay. This to be up higher. Oh, that's a big jump though. Part 1 is going to be a book, so lots of jumping to all the pages. Okay, nice. That's a cool experience. Because I don't think I've actually seen that done in a book. Like a choose your own adventure type thing. You know, I think I've actually done this like head turning slightly wrong, but I'm not going to fix it. Because it at least still gives the illusion of it, so whatevs. And I can't keep redoing things. Part 3 takes place after Part 1, where you follow as an adventurer. You follow an adventurer who is bonded with the soul of a deceased king, and he basically travels around the world trying to reclaim his kingdom. That's cool. That's a cool idea. Oh. Part 1. Okay. Alright, once I've done these screws, we're gonna end the stream. And I've basically done it, so you know what, I'm chuffed with that. And I'll play it afterwards to show y'all where it's looking. Where I'm looking at you. Kiss kiss. Part 4 is a lot more comedic, while being equally one of the darkest. The male protagonist is a thief who uses knives to alter people's orientation, like manipulating a 3D model position along with a goofy party of failures. Okay, that sounds fun. That does genuinely sound really fun. I'd be excited to read that or listen to the audiobook. I moved the 2 off the bottom with this one. Let me just move this one back. Okay, that last one actually gets this here, this middle one, is too close to the edge, so I'll move it. Okay, and the last stretch, boys, and everything else. I am finishing this frame before the end of the stream. I am doing it. No one can stop me. Apart from me. Yeah, it does come up, okay. But I'm gonna have to keep that slow. So what I was doing was checking this line and this line, and seeing how they move in general across the whole thing. And it's like slowly doing like that kind of a movement. So it's like literally going there, but then also does at the end start to move up. So I'm going to do the same here. Because you've got to remember where you were at in terms of the motion you did, otherwise it starts breaking and going weird. And I can't really follow my like light blue lines underneath because they were rough and kind of bad. In the top one, let's see what it's doing. Yeah, so it is gonna... because it starts to come out to straighten. So I'm gonna have to do something like this. I know it seems like weird, but it's important. Oh, sorry. Part 5 takes place in the modern age where magic is developed alongside technology and some outer god stuff goes down. It ties together all the parts as well as the side stories for the conclusion. That does sound really cool. That last part sounds some like Final Fantasy 15 type stuff, which I dig, by the way. Okay, that line might do. Let's see. Yeah, that does. That do be doing. Okay, cool. And then I can just copy this for my eyebrow. Perf! Okay, let's see it. Took us so long to do that. And this is it in context. I might have to turn him slower still, but that's fine. Ooh, I gotta check this bit, because this bit's wobbling a lot, his Cupid's bow. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that real quick. I only care about the part that comes on screen. Yeah, so like, what happens is like, the line is like that, then like that, which I've got to fix. Because here it goes back to this. Meaning, this is our problem frame. The never-ending cut, 5 years later, hey, I will not take that slander. You're right though. But after 5 years it's done. For 300 years. So yeah, that line should be fine. With me wanting to turn it slower, or at least turn Naruto slower, there's a question of like, which frames do I delete now that I've done it? Which is highly frustrating, but necessary. And I'll have to retime things. So these ones need more spacing. Yeah. No lava cursed us. It is going to be 500 years of this. No. That's fine. Whatever it ends up being, I'll do it off stream. I will actually do it this time. Okay, so if I want this to be there, I can move these to be close to that. Move these down one. I'm just messing with frame timings at the moment. I do also want to start moving sooner, so I can probably get some more time here. Yeah. I also need to deselect those frames so they're not all like... I don't know. 9 years since the project started, 9 months since the YouTube stream. I was gonna make that joke. 9 months YouTube streaming started, 9 days since Omar streamed last, and 9 minutes Omar will finish the stream. No, he'll finish it now. Let's just check this again. Now draw us kissing. Always below. Look, no, I already did, up there. I'm kidding. Yeah, that's fine. That timing's good. I'll take that. I am gonna have to adjust that forehead band there. That is really annoying. Because I made it shrink. Why did I do that? Because I'm an idiot, that's why. Deleting that. Deleting that. Deleting that. Huh. It's just those lines. I think it's like... It's fine in these last few. It's just here. And like here. You get to see me delete the things. I will show it actually at the beginning of next stream, because anyone who sat through all this deserves to see how it finishes. Okay, cool. Impact Kiss stream, absolutely. I'll do it with all the like, you know, the whole like friggin'. Wait, let me do it on the top one over here. Just fucking the kiss is so impactful. It's like the eyes. No, the eyes will have like hearts in, but they'll be impacted as well. All of this will be cool. I'm kidding. Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, I'm just scribbling. Thank you for joining me. See y'all next week, maybe. I'll love you always and forever.